Yeah, obviously we went to visit the memorial this morning, and it was our way of paying tribute, I think, to Hiroshima and the people of Hiroshima, and it was a very moving morning, and I know we all appreciated the enormity of what this great city has been through in the past, and it's a real sign of their fighting spirit and character, how they've rebounded from such a monumental disaster. But it's a beautiful city, full of beautiful people, and we've really enjoyed our stay here. But that was our way of paying our respects.
I've been to the Peace Park a few times, and it's always gives you memories of something that did happen really badly for a country and for a city. In Australia, we're very fortunate that nothing's actually happened to our country. But it's happened to a lot of countries abroad, and then when you come to places like this, it opens up your eyes to see how lucky we really are.
Look, we don't really single out any individuals from the Sanfrecce lineup because they've got quality players all over the park, and we know that they pose a lot of threats with the ball. But it's tomorrow night is about us and making sure our defensive structure is sound, and our discipline and our focus is very good for the entire game. And we have a lot of quality players in our team as well. And when we win the ball, we need to use it wisely. And we've studied Sanfrecce a lot. We've watched a lot of their games in the J-League and also the ACL. And obviously we had a positive result against them at our home ground back in Gosford, and that's given us a lot of confidence for tomorrow night. So we're expecting a tough game against a quality opposition, but I've got so much belief in my players and where we're at mentally and physically that I know that we'll go out tomorrow and put our best foot forward. Yeah, look, obviously Sanfrecce going to tomorrow night's game as favourites. They're at home and they haven't had the travel, but we're made of a very tough mentality in Australia, and my players don't have any excuses. We're a club that doesn't have any excuses, so the travel and the schedule at home has no bearing on tomorrow night's game. And we've got a lot of confidence. We've had some fantastic results back home. We went through a lean spell in February back in the competition back home, and we've come out of that, finished the regular season in third spot, and we're through to the semi-final. So a lot of confidence in our group at the moment, but we know it'll be, as I said, a tough game tomorrow night, but we're ready for the battle. Sure. Well, first of all, Nick Montgomery is suspended for tomorrow night's game, so I haven't decided on the final makeup of the team. I'll decide that tomorrow, but there's certainly some competition for places. We've got Caceres, we've got Trefiro, we've got Kim, Hutchinson, all players who are capable of playing in the middle of the park for us. So, some tough selection decisions to be made overnight, but as I said, whichever 11 take the field tomorrow night, plus our substitutes, will be definitely capable of getting the job done. And we know what the maths is. 3 points gets us through to the second round. A point may be good enough depending on the other result, but we have to wait to see how that game pans out. But at the moment, our destiny is in our own hands. We've worked very, very hard to make sure that we hold our destiny in our hands going into the last game of the group stage, and we intend to fight tooth and nail tomorrow night to get the 3 points. Look, we're a side that prides ourselves on our defensive structure, and that's one of the reasons that I was so happy to get Eddy Bosnar in the transfer window. He's such an experienced defender, and such a fantastic player, and he's added so much to our club and to our team since he arrived in the transfer window in January. And he's given us another dimension with how he plays out from the back as well. He's got a very good left foot, very cultured left foot, as has Zach Anderson on the right-hand side. So those two are working very hard together, and we've got several styles of football. There's build-up and controlled possession, there's counter-attacking football, but at the end of the day it's how you use the ball and what you do with it that matters. And we've been very effective in the last 4 or 5 weeks in the league and in the ACL as well, so we'll look to continue that, but certainly I won't be discussing any of our tactics for tomorrow night publicly, but the players have the game plan, and what's really impressed me in the last 8 weeks is how well they've executed the game plan. So if we do that again tomorrow night, we give ourselves a great chance.
Yeah, Miha Mikic is one of my best friends and a very close family friend of my whole family and my wife also with his wife. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed he's not playing tomorrow because I was wanting to kick him, but I saw him yesterday and we joked about it. But I've known him for many years and we were in Japan together, and yeah, it's good that we play against club, but it's a little bit disappointed that he's not playing tomorrow. But on the other hand, it's good for us because I think he's probably one of the best foreign players that's ever played for Hiroshima.